Putting you on the red carpet and in the know at Silver Docks.
The country wants to move in a different direction. We want to deal with our own problems within our own country, and we want peace in Vietnam.
After 4 decades, the debate still rages over who killed Democratic presidential hopeful Robert Kennedy. One side believes a lone gunman named Sirhan Sirhan was to blame. The other side believes a second gunman took part. Later in the show, our audio and ballistic tests will try to settle this debate. It's a puzzle with many pieces.
There really wasn't time for somebody to take a handgun out and fire off more than 6 or 8 shots. It's just not possible.
I believe there were more than 8 shots fired. In fact, I'm sure of it. 2 were in the divider to the swinging doors in the pantry. 2 were in a wall panel, 1 out of the steps to the stage.
With 6 victims hit by a purported 8 bullets, finding 5 additional bullets would raise the count to 13.
I'm convinced that only 8 bullets were fired, and a very thorough examination of the scene and a thorough examination of where those bullets ultimately landed.
The debate over Dr. Tom Noguchi's autopsy of Kennedy also continues.
The trajectory of the bullets would indicate that Senator Kennedy was shot from behind.
We have to reconstruct what happens to a body, how it turns, and how it leans forward. We don't believe the coroner did that.
Sirhan accosted Kennedy from the front and got no closer than 1 to 3 feet, according to all witnesses in the pantry. So somebody had to shoot him from behind. That means that Sirhan could not have gotten off the fatal shot.
And what about the powder burns on the back of Kennedy's head? Noguchi determined the gun couldn't have been more than 1.5 inches away.
In terms of witnesses who put the gun that close, nobody came forward.
Witnesses there were not expert in making those determinations, but our experts looked at it, all of that, very, very carefully.
But skeptics feel the only thing the LAPD was careful about was how to obscure the truth.
Right after the assassination, the major concern of the LAPD was, we don't want another Dallas. In my opinion, this investigation wasn't botched, it was deliberately covered up.
We'd have to corrupt an entire department, have to corrupt the FBI and the Secret Service who assisted us in this investigation. How you would do that, I have no idea.
More questions were raised after the LAPD's own reports proved they had destroyed evidence. Besides incinerating photos, they had also destroyed a door divider and ceiling tiles, which may have contained bullet holes.
They admitted destroying 2,400 photographs. Nobody seems to have come forward with pictures of Sirhan firing or Robert Kennedy being hit as he was standing or any of the rest of us. There could have been those kind of photographs in those files, but they're gone.
And why were the door frames and ceiling tiles destroyed?
We kept them around for a long, long time, and we finally said, this case has gone to court. The man has been convicted. You can't keep junk around forever, and they took up a lot of room.
And then there's the problem of the serial number on the LAPD's ballistics report.
Dwayne Wolfer, the criminals for the LAPD crime lab, had drawn the conclusion that the bullets recovered were fired from Sirhan's gun. And it turned out that he examined a gun that had a different serial number than Sirhan's.
It was a simple clerical error. He wrote down the serial number of the test gun rather than Sirhan's gun.
Mayor, your audience just sent me a message that we've been here too long already.
Now, new evidence is injected into the ongoing debate. Hear the dramatic recording never broadcast before that reveals how many gunshots were fired during the RFK assassination. Next on Conspiracy Test.